If you log into your Gmail account today and believe you are protected just because you have a long password and two-factor authentication, it is time to look at the reality of modern threats. Right now, there are targeted phishing campaigns powered by artificial intelligence that are capable of challenging almost any standard security measure. We are not talking about the generic emails from a decade ago. We are talking about social engineering tactics designed to look like legitimate communications from colleagues, banks, or even the technical team. If you use Gmail to manage your financial life or sensitive information, there is a robust level of security that Google offers in its advanced settings, which often goes unnoticed by the average user. Today, we are going to analyze how to shield your email with the Advanced Protection Program before your digital identity is compromised. This video is not meant to criticize platforms, but to give you the user manual we should all know to navigate with total security. There's a common belief that only careless people fall victim to digital fraud. However, modern phishing has evolved into a surgical model known as spear phishing. In this scenario, attackers research your digital footprint to send an extremely convincing message. They might mention a real project you are working on or a service you actually use. According to global transparency reports, filtering systems block millions of attempts daily, but technological sophistication allows some to reach the inbox. In my analysis, the vulnerability does not lie in a lack of knowledge, but in the automation of our habits. The trend for the year 2026 is the use of artificial intelligence to eliminate grammar mistakes and perfectly replicate corporate tones. Effective prevention is not just about being more observant. It is about configuring your account so that security does not depend solely on a password or human judgment that can fail under stress. We must move from reactive to proactive security. Google offers a reinforced security level originally designed for high-risk profiles such as journalists or government analysts. It is called the Advanced Protection Program. It is not the default setting because it requires the user to take an active and much stricter role in their daily security. By activating this program, a fundamental rule is established. Virtually any access attempt that is not validated by a physical security key is blocked. Statistics suggest that users who adopt this program and use security hardware drastically reduce the probability of unauthorized access. From my point of view, this should be the standard for anyone managing significant digital assets or linked bank accounts. This setting allows the system to perform a much deeper analysis of the files received in your email and strictly limits access to third-party apps that do not meet extreme security requirements. It is essentially turning your personal account into an institutional-grade vault. A frequent question is why codes sent to the phone are no longer considered the most secure option in today's environment. The technical explanation lies in real-time interception attacks. An attacker can direct a user to a duplicate interface where, upon entering the code received by text message or SMS, it is captured and used instantly. Physical keys, which use the protocol known as FIDO2, eliminate this risk at the root. When attempting to log in, the browser requests a physical verification with the key you have in your hand. If the website is fraudulent, the technical communication simply does not happen. The key does not recognize the receiver and does not deliver the credential. There is no code for a third party to intercept in the air. In my experience, moving to physical keys from recognized brands is the definitive step to professionalize your security. It is a physical prevention measure for a digital problem. Gmail functions as the core of our digital activity, and that is why it offers a feature called Enhanced Safe Browsing. By activating this setting in your Google account, you allow the system to perform real-time checks on suspicious websites or downloads that could contain malicious software. Official security data confirms that this proactive layer significantly improves threat detection before the user even interacts with them. In my opinion, we should see this as a constant security radar working in the background. Today, attachments in collaborative documents, such as spreadsheets or presentations, are a preferred way to hide unwanted code. This enhanced protection uses machine learning to identify risk patterns based on attacks detected globally in the last hour, offering you a defense that is updated minute by minute. It is not about distrusting everything. It is about letting technology work in our favor to filter out the dangerous noise. A critical point that is often ignored is the number of external services that have access to our primary account over the years. We usually link our email to register for various apps, from productivity tools to games. If one of these external companies suffers a security breach, access to your Gmail account could be indirectly exposed through those granted permissions. It is vital to periodically review the third-party connection section in your Google account and revoke permissions for any tool that is no longer in daily use or that you do not recognize. I have analyzed documented cases where old and forgotten apps were the entry point for large-scale data leaks. Security is not a set it and forget it adjustment. It is a process of constant audit and cleaning. Keeping a short list of connected apps drastically reduces what we call the attack surface. A technical detail that can save you from a major problem is learning to verify the identity of the sender. Gmail uses advanced protocols to confirm that an email from a company actually comes from its official servers. However, attackers sometimes use spoofing techniques so that the sender looks legitimate at first glance. My advice here is to always click on the sender details to see the actual email address. If the name says technical support, but the address ends in a strange domain, it is an immediate red flag. The trend for the future is the use of certified visual indicators, like verified logos in the inbox, but until that is universal, our manual caution is vital. Learning to read basic email headers is like checking the identification of someone knocking on your door. It is an essential care habit in the information age. Protecting our digital identity is now a pillar of our financial and personal stability. Gmail acts as the master key that gives access to our most private communications and the recovery of other critical accounts. My final reflection is that security is a shared responsibility between large technology providers and us as end users. Google provides us with professional-grade tools, but the decisive step of implementing them correctly depends on us. My fundamental advice is this: act with a mindset of total prevention, not out of fear, but out of respect for your own information. Configure your digital ecosystem so that your access does not depend on vulnerable factors like a simple text message or SMS. The peace of mind that comes from knowing your assets are protected by physical hardware is the best investment you can make in your future tranquility. As Bill Gates once said, security is, to a large extent, a matter of prevention, but also of preparation. Being prepared means that if someone tries to compromise your account, they will find a system designed to resist, rather than a door left open by mistake. Strengthen your account now, because in the digital world, informed prevention is always the shortest path to freedom and security.